Dog won't leave woman alone. When husband discovers why, he calls the police. George's eyes were going back and forth between the pacing dog and his wife, Zoe. His eyes were filled with a silent worry as he looked on. They had agreed to dog-sit Rex, their friend Corey's well-behaved pooch. George and Zoe had expected an easy time, and indeed the initial days were a breeze. However, the peace didn't last long. The house was silent except for Rex's constant movement. The dog was acting strange, walking back and forth erratically, looking like he could pounce at any moment. George felt uneasy, not knowing what to expect. Both he and Zoe had little experience with dogs, especially such large ones. Rex kept pacing back and forth, his eyes darting around the room as if tracking something only he could see. The hair on his back bristled, and a low growl rumbled in his throat. A feeling of dread crept over George. Rex's behavior signaled that something was very wrong, but what was it? Why was Rex so focused on Zoe? From the moment Rex entered their home, he stayed by Zoe's side, showing an unusual level of interest. This obsessive behavior unsettled George, and he knew something didn't add up. And then on top of that, there was the text message. George felt Zoe's eyes on him. Was she hiding something? Her smile seemed forced, not reaching her eyes. This just wasn't right, and he was determined to find out what was going on. During Rex's first days here, everything was calm and ordinary. Rex behaved perfectly normal. Zoe, showing her affection, frequently played with Rex on warm afternoons in their small garden. Meanwhile, George was immersed in his own world of work and routine. Everything seemed normal, at least that's what George believed. But then, a quiet change swept through their home. Rex started acting differently, becoming strangely attached to Zoe. He would watch her every move, his intense stare creating an unsettling atmosphere. George started to feel an unexplainable unease.